Hello and welcome to another Nipkin video. Thank you to all the wonderful people who decided to subscribe and stick along with this, spoilers, Turnip's journey. I got so much wonderful feedback on the first video and appreciate every single one of them, as I hope to improve in the future. An extra big thanks, however, goes to Jelly for helping me big times in the art department, because otherwise this video would have taken me an eternity. And speaking about art, thank God I found this segue, let me introduce you to personas. Since the great start of Vtubers, I always found myself fascinated with the idea of being able to show your face without actually showing your face. I mean, come on, you can be wherever you want. That's pretty awesome to me. So I thought, why not trying it out on my own? Which is exactly what I did around 2 years ago, which resulted in this. The golden ball. Don't ask me where I got that idea from. But the idea of golden horns I thought was pretty cool. I wanted to have a character that could be cute, but also badass, since I'm usually the not-so-cutie type and tend to curse like a goddamn sailor, nor does my voice resemble anything remotely sweet. However, oddly enough, the theme turned kinda more and more spacey. What if the horns were meteor gems? Or, what if meteors started to float around her wrist like a bracelet? So I created Gravity Hazard? I don't even know how to spell that. But it sounds hella cool, eh? Eh? Too bad I scraped the idea once I did the entire rig finish model, because I realized that Live 2D, the free version, only allows 30 layers. Yeah. At that point, I was so frustrated to the moon and back, and I didn't touch the entire thing for a long time. And when I came back to it, well, I created a Stella. A bright space version, as good as of dawn. The purple one was supposed to be for my friend, because we intended to be a duo, as we usually always play together. But another alteration happened. So I randomly ended up with a Swan Witch before making a full 180 to the Bull Girl again. That's where my current stand is. My YouTube banner, my icon, basically my everything right now. But now I'm looking back at her after a few months of not working on it, and I find her kinda boring compared to others. Or, well, I don't really identify with it, and that's the main point after all, right? You want to identify with the persona. So guess who's back on the attempt of making yet another design? It's me! Yay! Now, Nipkin was my set name already, right, for the YouTube channel, so I thought it needs to be something fitting, so the name and the persona fit together. Nipkin, Nipkin, Nip, Turnip. Oh yeah! So I ended up with Turnip. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I love nature, I love gardening, I love everything that's green. Green is my favorite color, so I thought, why not be something that kind of fits the idea of me playing farming games or me drawing cutesy farmy stuff, and Turnip it is. So after creating the base Turnip due to the 30 layer limit, Jelly was kind enough to offer me the paid version of Live 2D, which meant I now have the power to humanize this little fella. I really liked the idea of implementing the sprout into the character, and I knew in what direction I headed to. I have a little bit of a thing for cottagecore, which I guess reflects my love for farming games and relaxing jazz music while I'm drawing. I also knew I wanted her hair to end up in sprouts, and intended to add the ear-like thingies on the turnip as horns on top of her head. Yes, these are not supposed to be cat ears. Outfit-wise, I thought I was pretty open. I tried a modern attire, then something more Mori, followed by, oh god, a ninja outfit. And that was until I realized I don't really need to make a decision yet. A character can always have different styles and outfit reveals later on. So why did I even stress myself? I did record for around 3 hours at that point and decided to stop for the day. Or so I thought. But then I ended up lying down in bed with my tablet and somehow it just made click. Within another hour, I managed to churn out a outfit that I enjoyed a lot and I was quite happy with myself. But after finding said design, I realized that somehow I'm not so certain about using a fully detailed design for my persona anymore. Many VTubers are using the typical anime style as it seems to garner a lot of attention, and I understand it. There are so many awesome designs out there for sure. However, I wondered if perhaps a more cartoony version would be more my style, and so I tried to translate the latest design into a more toony version. Overall, I could work on designs for ages, I believe. There are always ideas floating in my mind, and I get inspired by literally everything on the internet. So I don't know if this will be my finished persona, but perhaps you have a few ideas or tips. Was the design you like more than the other? Do you prefer a model that is fully sized and detailed, or more little unique models in the art style department? I would love to hear your opinion in the comments down below, and I appreciate any like and follow. See you in the next video!